Again, we are down to $79.99 for the 2-pack. Well, before we finish tonight, a delicious treat to round out our show, and that is chocolate. Hands up who loves chocolate. 2 hands up. If you love chocolate, you got to try Andrew Lessman's chocolate. He created the first of its kind. It's gourmet chocolate, right? Comes in 3 different strengths of cacao. We love saying that word. There is a 66, a 74, and a 91% cacao. This is melt-in-your-mouth organic fair trade chocolate that is delicious. It is chocolate that actually has a secret inside, and that is this can help lower cholesterol. It is heart healthy. It is a chocolate that is delicious, but you don't have that guilty feeling. If you missed the official launch of this monthly special, it is available right now. You can get the lowest pricing, and I'm gonna move it right here. Okay, there it is. You can see up to 180 count for 89 and change. A must-have for the holidays to be able to treat friends or family with chocolate and know that it is heart healthy. This has the most reviews of any food item ever on HSN. Over 3,000 reviews. That comes in a cafe version as well. If you love a coffee flavor, you can choose the Cafe Crunch or the traditional. I'll tell you what, let's do this. Let's hear from Andrew. I'm gonna munch away on some of this delicious gourmet chocolate and get honestly excited because you will love the way this tastes and you'll love the way it makes you feel. Cheers.
Hi there. Andrew Lessman here with an exciting monthly special to close out the year. It's a product that we only have available 6 months per year. Despite how incredibly popular it is, it has to go away in the summer because our dark chocolate is so creamy, melt in your mouth like milk chocolate, it will melt in the heat of summer. So we only have it available between October and April. And around the holidays, it just makes a wonderful gift during the holidays. It's not just the healthiest chocolate in the world. It truly is the best tasting chocolate in the world. It's also organic. It's also fair trade. It truly is the world's perfect chocolate. The chocolate that's healthy for us is dark chocolate. If it's not dark chocolate, it doesn't have a high concentration of the protective compounds found in chocolate. Our chocolate is 66, 74, and 91%. That means that's the percentage of cacao in each piece of chocolate. So if you start looking at milk chocolate, you start getting to levels under 50% chocolate. So it doesn't have the high concentrations. Also, it tends to have milk fat. It tends to have more sugar. So unfortunately, milk chocolate isn't the healthy choice. It's better than nothing, I suppose, but it isn't the healthy choice. White chocolate, just not a choice. Unfortunately for the American palate, we all like milk chocolate, myself included. And we all tend to like white chocolate. Dark chocolate we don't tend to like. And the reason why we don't like dark chocolate is it's often bitter, it's dry, it doesn't melt in our mouth, it doesn't have that textured mouthfeel that we love with milk chocolate. That is, except for my dark chocolate. It has that same melt-in-your-mouth texture, even the 91%. The 91%, which should be dry and brittle because it's almost completely just cacao, it's cocoa beans. It should be dry, it should be kind of nasty and bitter. It's not. And that's because of the nature of our chocolate and the ingredient that we add that lowers cholesterol. So this truly is Mother Nature at her best, taking something amazing, dark chocolate, and making it even better. So when we make dark chocolate healthier by adding what's called a plant sterol, that plant sterol behaves just like the fat in milk chocolate. The reason why, if you didn't realize this already, the reason why milk chocolate is so yummy, creamy, it's the fat that comes with milk. Milk fat, that's what it is. And we just think about the foods we love. The foods we love are fatty and salty, or fatty and sweet. And that's what like a French fry. It has fat, it has carbohydrate in it, it has salt in it. These are things, cheesecake, it has sweet in it, it has cream in it, it has fat in it. Fat is that incredible mouthfeel and texture that distributes the taste and flavors in our mouth in just a yummy, delicious, miraculous way. But dark chocolate doesn't have that same texture and mouthfeel because of the nature of the cocoa bean. And that's why it's not the favorite chocolate in America. My dark chocolate is. My dark chocolate is different. Just as it melts in the summer, so we can't ship it, my dark chocolate melts in your mouth, whether it's the 66, the 74, the 91. You could choose whichever intensity. The 66 almost approximates milk chocolate. The 74% is richer. The 91% is super rich, super intense dark chocolate. None of them are bitter. All of them melt in your mouth. They are remarkable, and all of them lower total and LDL cholesterol. That's because the ingredient in them, the Food and Drug Administration allows a claim for that ingredient, plant sterols, to be able to help to lower total cholesterol, the bad cholesterol, LDL cholesterol, and also to help reduce the risk of heart disease. So it is the healthiest chocolate, the heart healthiest chocolate. It is also the most delicious chocolate. And you don't have to believe me. That was my goal in creating this product, but all you need to do is read the reviews. Americans typically, as I started, we prefer milk chocolate. We prefer white chocolate. We want that creamy, melt in your mouth flavor that comes with milk chocolate. But with our chocolate, over 90% of their reviews, again, I was saying this about our Immune Factors product, over 90% of the reviews with a product that directly relates to taste are 5-star. And it's dark chocolate. We're in America. Dark chocolate is not or shouldn't be getting 90% or more 5-star reviews. The reason why, and you'll read it in so many of the reviews where folks will have said, I didn't want to believe him. I like his other products, but there's no way I was going to like dark chocolate. That we all expect dark chocolate to be a certain kind of experience, myself included, until the dark chocolate we use, first of all, comes from South and Central America, which if you were tasting chocolates from around the world, you would notice that the chocolates that come from Africa overall and Asia overall will have a little bit more of those bitter notes, bitter tones to them, where many of the chocolates that come from South and Central America are a bit milder. Rich dark chocolate flavor, but a little bit less of that bitterness, that bite, which I don't happen to like, and I think most Americans don't like. Our chocolate is a blend of South American, Central American chocolate. And then we add our special plant sterol esters that give it the milk fat, the milky texture, the texture of milk chocolate. And that's the miracle of this product. And those plant sterol esters deliver the heart health benefits. And as many reviews, as you'll see, I'm talking about it, so I'm salivating, as many of the reviews as you'll see talking about the incredible flavor and taste and texture and mouthfeel of this product. You see just as many talking about going to the doctor and their doctor being astounded by their blood lipid, their cholesterol level results, or their doctor telling them to keep doing whatever it is they're doing. So again, it's a product that if all you wanted to do was get it for Halloween, it's after Halloween now, to give away a healthy treat over Halloween, this would be it. Or at the end of a meal, if you're going to have coffee or something or tea at the end of a meal and you want to give someone a little square of chocolate, this is the perfectly healthy square. What I often talk about, and then I'll stop this video before it gets too long, what I often talk about, the levels of sugar even in our product. Each product has its own level of sugar because the more cocoa bean, the less room for sugar. So when you talk about our 91% chocolate, we could label that 0 sugar because there's less than half a gram. When you talk about our 74%, it's 1.4 grams of sugar. That's basically around 5 calories of sugar. When you talk about our 66%, it's about 1.9 grams. So it ends up being around 6 or 7 calories of sugar. So exceedingly low in sugar. How low is that low? If you look at the sugar, even in the 66%, which is our highest level of sugar, highest in quotes, and you looked at, and they're 25 calories per square, and you looked at 25 calories of celery or 25 calories of cucumber, there's more sugar. So it's incredibly, incredibly low in sugar. It delivers the chocolate, the benefits of chocolate, dark chocolate,